Another football game is entering the market later this year, and I'm pretty excited about it. It seems like more and more every day we're getting more options in the marketplace for football games, which is amazing. Of course, Madden is out there. We've talked about Maximum Football. We know NCAA football is coming next year, and we know that 2K is working on an arcade game. Well, now another game is entering the fold, and I'm super excited about it. It's called Wildcard Football. It is another arcade style game, but it has real NFL players, and it looks like a cross between NFL Street and NFL Blitz with some modern twists to it. And if you want to stay up to date with this game or all the other football games that are coming out this year, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on so you don't miss any of these videos. Only about half of you that regularly watch the videos are subscribed, so you might actually be missing out on a lot of videos that you don't even know about. This is a game that I kind of thought we could see coming from 2K, but we haven't really heard anything about the 2K game lately, so we don't really have much info on that. But this game right here is something that I was expecting them to do, but it looks like Saber Interactive has done it instead. Now let's check out a brief trailer, and then I'm going to go over all the features and news we know about the game so far.
Football fans, this crowd is fired up. Players are powered up. And now to cap with the snap and more epic wild card action.
Now, I don't know about you, but that is a game that I can't wait to play. And I know some people, they only want simulation football, and Madden is really the only thing we have in that realm right now. But I will say there are a lot of good arcade games out there that are doing some really good things. A good example of what this game could potentially be is a Super Mega Baseball. And if you're familiar with that game, that is one of the best arcade games I have ever played. And funny enough, EA now actually puts that game out because they bought the company that makes the game. But it is a very fun game with good gameplay and a whole lot of depth. Of course, it's arcade and it's over the top, but it's actually done really well. And this game right here, Wildcard Football, kind of gives me similar vibes. Now, Saber Interactive is no stranger to arcade sports games. They made NBA Playgrounds, which they eventually sold to 2K, and that was a really fun arcade basketball game that a lot of people played. Now they're trying their hand at football, and we just haven't had a game like this in the marketplace in quite some time. Not only are we lacking other simulation options to compete with Madden, but we haven't had any big budget arcade games until eventually 2K drops, but we're still waiting and we don't even know when that game is going to drop. This right here has a release date of October 10th, and we already have a trailer that looks pretty good. It says here, Saber Interactive has announced Wildcard Football, an arcade style football game coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X/S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. So this is going to be on old gen and current gen, so no matter what system you play on, you'll be able to play this game. It says here, we set out to create a fast and fun experience that's pure adrenaline. Wildcard Football does just that by putting you in the cleats of your favorite pro players and ratcheting up the intensity with awesome new gameplay elements. Our collaboration with the NFLPA and One Team has been instrumental in bringing our vision to life. Their expertise and support have helped us put a fresh twist on football. We can't wait to see fans build their dream teams and see how they stack up against other squads. Colin Kaepernick, who appears on the game's cover, added, "This is such a nostalgic throwback to our classic arcade style football game so many of us grew up with and loved. It's been a blast to be involved with the Saber team as they've put the game together." Wildcard Football is an over-the-top pick up and play video game featuring an authentic roster of hundreds of pro football superstars, including Colin Kaepernick, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, TJ Watt, Joey Bosa, Jamar Chase, Aaron Donald, and many more. And even in the trailer alone, we saw other players like Tyreek Hill, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, Devontae Smith, Michael Parsons, Patrick Surtain, Jalen Jalen Ramsey, a ton of different players. So it definitely looks like they've got the rights to the entire NFL Players Association. So this is going to have real players with real player likeness in the game, which is really interesting. Continuing on here, it says, true to Playgrounds series tradition, Wildcard Football mixes extreme 7-on-7 pigskin action with bombastic moves, styles, and energy. Mix and match players from your favorite teams to create the ultimate dream squad, customizing everything from logos, uniforms, playbooks, and more. The unique wildcard system lets fans change the course of the action in an instant with special power-ups and rule-breaking abilities across a variety of game modes, including season play, local multiplayer, and online multiplayer with full crossplay. Key features: create your dream team. Choose from hundreds of genuine pro players, reimagine the playground style, and assemble the ultimate 7-on-7 gridiron squad. Advance through different challenges and events to unlock new players and other exciting rewards. Play your wild cards. Unleash over 150 wild cards to turn the tide of the game in your favor in an instant. Bust out special moves like summoning walls or invisibility, boost your team's stats at a crucial moment, or play a rule breaker and flip the rules on the game completely. Become a champion. Prove your skills in single player season mode. Climb to the top of the leaderboards in competitive online multiplayer with full crossplay, or challenge your friends at home for bragging rights in local multiplayer. Customize your squad. Personalize your team's logo, uniforms, colors, and choose your home stadium. Then build unique playbooks and wildcard decks to perfect your strategies on the field. Now, for an arcade game, this sounds actually really good. I mean, we can't even create our own logos and uniforms in Madden currently, so take that for what it's worth. This is how I imagine 2K making their game, and again, we don't really know what they're doing yet, but this is something I'm actually very interested in because I think really good arcade games have a place in the marketplace. A lot of people just think of sim gaming, but if you really have tried some of these arcade games out there, like Super Mega Baseball, probably the best example of it, that is a really well done, fun game that even if you are a simulation guy, you can enjoy that game if you give it a chance because it actually has good gameplay and really good depth. And this game looks like it's kind of aiming to do something similar because they're giving you the customization to create playbooks, teams, uniforms, logos, and even stadiums. They have real players, so that's going to draw interest right there. It's going to be online multiplayer as well. There's going to be leaderboards. There's going to be crossplay. These are all great things that you would want to see out of an arcade game in 2023. How they could expand upon this in the future is potentially even adding a franchise mode to it, just like Super Mega Baseball has. I don't know if that's in the plans for this game or if that's going to even happen with this initial release. We don't really know too much yet. We just got the first bit of info, but this is a game that I can see if they continue to put one out or continue to update it, this could actually be something similar to Super Mega Baseball, which would be much needed in the marketplace. Another interesting thing about this game is that 2K bought their last big sports game, which was NBA Playgrounds. This is something they may look to do again with this series since all that groundwork is laid. They can bring the NFL license to this game, which this game does not currently have. It does not have the NFL teams and logos. It just has the NFL players from the Players Association. However, if 2K buys the game in the future, they can take what's there and then actually add the NFL onto it, which may be something they look to do since they have a relationship doing that with this company in the past. But the most exciting thing is we're getting more games in the marketplace. We've got Maximum Football coming. We've got 2K hopefully coming. We've got this game. We've even got some other games like Legend Bowl out there as well that a lot of people are overlooking. So even if you're not a big arcade guy, it's still good to see other options out there that can be a lot of fun to play. To me, this game looks like NFL Street meets NFL Blitz, but kind of has some of those updated elements like a Fortnite or even a little bit of a Mario Kart. There was an article I read where they said that Mario Kart, I think, was a little bit of an inspiration in this game as well because it's a game that Kaepernick really liked growing up. And you can see that when they talk about some of the different wild cards that you can have in a game like invisibility or just things popping up on the field. You could see it even in the trailer. They have things pop up on the field that can knock you backwards. So I think this is kind of a reimagined NFL Street / NFL Blitz, which is what it should be. I can't wait to find out more. I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated every step of the way because I've already seen a lot of people show plenty of interest in this game, and I'm definitely one of them. Now, if you want to know about the other big football game that's set to come out soon, Maximum Football, make sure you check out this latest video I just did right here on the screen.